Hello, welcome back to Fl'AwesomeBlossom. My name is Kiki and I am absolutely delighted that you are here. My darling dahlias, mes petits choux, and my precious petals. Today, I received something extremely beautiful. I ran into a neighbor, Stella. Hi, Stella. And she gifted me this amazing picture of a mustard tree because she was so inspired by my mustard tree post a few days ago, my mustard seed post a few days ago. And so she painted this gorgeous picture of a mustard tree. Here you can see its yellow little flowers. Look at how all the branches are so expansive and this tree just goes out quite horizontal. This is an accurate depiction of a mustard tree. I need you to know. So look at all the growth that can happen in the shade of this tree. Look at all the branches that are just waiting for the birds of the air to sit in. So I received this from Stella, faith like a mustard seed, and I am absolutely delighted. This is just so beautiful. Speaking of receiving good things, I want to talk to you about Yeshua and my metaphor for him and how this helps me think of Yeshua as the Son of God. And I know that this is not a new topic and scholars have been debating this for thousands of years, so I'm not new to this concept, but maybe this metaphor is new to you and maybe this will help you in your exploration, right? Like I'm not a preacher, okay? I am a late bloomer in God's garden. I am trying my best to just find myself, find my relationship with the divine and walk through life with that as my armor and my wide open arms. Okay, so today I want to tell you about why I picture Yeshua as an amphitheater. Okay, and it's not because I don't think God fits inside a human. Okay, so this debate about whether Yeshua was a God, well, I think he was of God. I think he was a man that was filled with everything that's good from God. And that he was designed so perfectly, like we all are. We are divinely designed. But Yeshua had an advantage over us where he was in constant commune. Like, seriously, I don't just mean communication. I mean, he was in constant connection and in community with Yahweh. So, no, I don't think God fits inside a human. I think that our God is infinite and we are finite beings. So I don't think you can squash all of the infinite inside something finite. But I think a human can become so open to Yahweh that his goodness echoes through every part of him and then is resonated outward. And in that way, for me, Yeshua is the amphitheater. Okay? So like, what does it mean that Yeshua is God? This is the debate. So I'm really not trying to settle that debate. I'm just trying to give you a useful metaphor that might help you in the understanding. So imagine God as the source of everything, right? Of goodness, truth, beauty, love. Yeshua is the perfect amphitheater. He can take all of that and he is able to send it out. So he didn't create the music. Yeshua did not create the music. He is simply the receiver of this and he's able to let it ring out clearly. And this is the super important part right here. Uncorrupted. That means he is receiving from Yahweh goodness, love, mercy, grace, and he is able to then put that back out towards mankind without corruption, which means he's not working from a place of ego or pride or greed or any of that. He is uncorrupted and therefore able to receive the pure message and then distribute it purely outward. And if you think about what an amphitheater is, right, it is built in such a way that whatever it receives, it does amplify out larger than the wave that it received. So I think of Yeshua as the amphitheater, and us regular humans, maybe we're just the bandstand. And with careful modifications, we can tune ourselves, we can change ourselves into amphitheaters as well. The key here, though, is not C, but sorry, music joke. It's definitely not B flat either. Anyway, pardon me, maybe it's B sharp. F sharp, Fl'awesome sharp. Here we go. Sorry about that. I got a little in my own thought, but the amphitheater is perfectly built to receive it, perfectly built to amplify the message out. The bandstand can receive, but we, through some special modifications of ourselves, of our egos, maybe our environments, our upbringings, our predispositions, if we make modifications to that, we can amplify that message out. The amphitheater doesn't create the music. It is just perfectly built to receive it and then let it ring out. The point isn't that I'm going to ever become Yeshua, okay? I'm like a little bit too on the Fl'awesome side of that. A little more flawed than I am awe. So we'll see. But the point is that every act of forgiveness, every time I love a little bit more, I try to understand a little bit more, that I let go of my ego a little bit more. Every time I do that, it widens my walls a little bit, right? It unblocks my corrupted conduit to Yahweh. And every act of humility, it improves the acoustics. Every surrender, it removes another echo that isn't from Yahweh, that is not from God, right? What if it is not about becoming more religious? What if it's about becoming a better amphitheater? A better person to put out a message of good, of love, of grace, of mercy. I mean, that's what I'm working on right now. I'm working on myself, like the gardener works on the garden. I am pulling out the weeds of ego, of pride, of all sorts of stuff. And I am sowing seeds of love and patience and respect. And I'm just trying to live my life on that vibration for now. Anyway, I'm going to go outside, take my dogs for a walk. I hope I get to run into Stella again and just like tell her how much I love this painting. Just again, look at this. Look at this. This is what I'm talking about. I put that video out there about my little mustard seed, and it inspired someone. My message got out there. It reached someone. It inspired them to do something beautiful. Not just the beauty that is created in this picture, but how beautiful was it that she gifted this to me and basically said, you inspired me and I want you to have this. That's beautiful. And now I am sharing that message of beauty with you, and I hope that you share this. If you have learned something from this episode or from episodes past, please share this. Let us get this out there. Let's put Fl'AwesomeBlossom on the map, and let's invite other people into this garden. I would love to have conversations with you. So please start leaving me some messages. Please start leaving me some tidbits here, and let's go through this path together. Whatever you do today, my darling dahlias, my precious petals et mes petits choux. I hope that you live your life in full-on Fl'awesome Blossom. You're going to see me next time.